great believers that there are very few details that should be shared about an ecosystem, and that's great. And looking forward to visit Quebec as well. So thank you very much. And before we speak about Denver, I'm just gonna quickly show a quick. This is all, by the way, in the site, accessible to everyone. All the ecosystem that we've shown. You know what? Let me quickly, because we actually missed Las Palmas, because this is such a great idea. Just before we talk about Denver, let me just show you the current momentum of Las Palmas. So we have all the format for all the ecosystems. Las Palmas is in Canary Islands. We had Daniel talking about this. Number 5 in Spain, going up this year. Top industries are transportation, social and leisure, e-commerce and retail. All of them are very high at the top 150 in the world. So that's absolutely great. And now Denver. Once again, I want to tell everyone all those views of the dashboards of each ecosystem is available at startupblink.com for everyone to view. You just have to go to the search box and search for the ecosystem of your choice. So just click it on the ranking tables and it will take you to the dashboard. A little bit about Denver. So Denver is super strong. It's ranked number 12 in the United States. It had a good momentum, passing one other top American city to down, being ranked at number 12. Regionally, in North America, it's number 13, which means that there is only one Canadian city, in this case, Toronto, ranked above it. And globally, Denver is also a top 30 city globally, going up by 4 spots to number 30. The top ecosystem in Denver, and you can see here how strong the ecosystem is. Software and data is a top 15 ecosystem in the world. Health tech, top 20 ecosystem in the world. Energy and environment, top 25. It is at spot 23. I'll tell you something that I really like about Denver. It's one of the most open ecosystems in the United States in the sense of open internationally. The startup ecosystem developers in Denver are very keen into incorporating into their city international talent. Many American cities are very, let's say, local in the sense of only caring about American talent. Denver and a few other cities like Minneapolis, for example, a little bit Wisconsin, they're different. They're very much open and promoting their ecosystem globally, and that's something that we just love seeing. Yeah, Josh, I'll pass it to you. You're on mute, Josh. We can't hear you.
Hi. So thank you, Eli. Today, presenting the Denver ecosystem, we have Tim Martinez. Hi, Tim.
Hey, guys. Thanks. Eli, thanks for all those good words. I'm glad that it didn't take part of my 5 minutes, but I appreciate all the good things that you said. We look forward to having you come visit us here in Denver and just showing you all the cool things that we had to offer. And earlier, I think you talked about how the public sector needs to become a little bit more risk-taking. And so I'm going to take a risk here and try and show a video, and we'll see if that works. It's a 2-minute video.
Yeah, that works great if you share your screen. See if we can do that.
Do you see the screen?
Yep.
At the Denver Office of Economic Development and Opportunity, we're here to help you at every step of the way. We connect you to events, organizations, businesses, and immediately include you in our entrepreneurial ecosystem.
At the Metro Denver Economic Development Corporation, we bring together more than 70 cities, counties, and economic development agencies in our region to enhance our economy.
Denver is a vibrant, modern, and innovative urban hub that has something for everybody.
When Zero chose Denver as the headquarters for the Americas business, we did a lot of work comparing cities, trying to understand where would be best for our organization to grow. The talent availability and the net positive migration of talent, the universities and education programs, the tech centricity, the culture of the people that choose to live in Denver.
We made a brilliant decision in terms of having Heterosonic INC incorporated in Denver. And I'm really looking forward that we become an integral part of that ecosystem.
Denver is a rapidly growing, dynamic, globally oriented city. As the British government's representative here in Denver, I constantly send British companies to the Denver Office of Economic Development and Opportunity. They're a great resource, and the companies always have fantastic things to say about their journey with them.
I'm excited by the ecosystem that has been created to really celebrate and encourage minority entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs.
We are so excited to welcome you to Denver and to help set you up for success here in our community. Thank you for considering us as you make your business expansion plans. We trust that Denver will live up to all it has promised throughout your experience of our great city.
So that was great. We just finished that video last week, and so this was the perfect opportunity to be able to utilize that. So thank you for allowing us to do that. And I am going to go ahead and share my screen again for a quick video, PowerPoint. So again, my name is Tim Martinez. I work for the City and County of Denver, the Denver Economic Development and Opportunity Office. We are an office of Mayor Michael B. Hancock. He created a global business development team in 2018 for the purpose of really working with partner organizations around the world just to make Denver more globally relevant. So this type of environment that Ellie is putting together is something that we really crave to get more engaged in. And so we look forward to partnering with everybody on the call and just seeing how we can connect to help our innovation ecosystems work closer together. Denver at a glance, and these are all pre-pandemic numbers, but we were the fifth fastest growing in the city. We've been always one or two or three of the best cities to live in. We have one of the youngest, most well-educated workforces, especially when it comes to dealing in the technology industries. And so we are growing rapidly at a rate for young people to come to Denver with a university degree without a job and be able to quickly find the position that they need to get into. In technology, our state is second in the nation, ahead of Maryland, California, and Washington. We're the third fastest growing employer of tech jobs. And last year or 2 years ago, we had a $50 billion economic impact in technology alone. I mentioned our talent pool. We have the second most educated state. We're number 4 in the US for percentage employed in technology, $50,000 in net migration. Over 130,000 Denver workers are in the technology industry alone. The bottom of this slide shows we have the number 1 economy in the US, the number 4 best state for business, number 5 for economic activity, health, and innovation. And part of that, we are the fittest state in the United States, meaning that we're always active and outside. We have 300 days of sunshine. We're close to the mountains. We're close to the rivers. And so people are always outside getting exercise and getting fit, and that makes for a better workforce. One thing that venture capitalists seem to be very happy about is the fact that Denver is much cheaper than the competition on either coast. And the reason that's good is because they've all opened up an office, or many of them have opened up an office in Denver. And as they invest in companies, they prefer to see them extending their runway as opposed to paying for real estate. So when you compare Denver to San Francisco, New York, Los Angeles, some of those other cities that might be a little bit higher than us on this list, you're seeing that they're paying much more money for companies to expand there. Some quick resources that our office provides. We have a Denver global landing pad for soft landings in the United States via Denver. This year, because of the pandemic, it's a 7-week virtual program. It provides all the education support, networking, introductions that a company would need to do well in the United States. We're currently accepting applications, and this session will begin in late August. I encourage you to reach out to your scaling companies and look to them to apply. And we are looking for companies from all over the world to really make this a diverse, healthy cohort to go through. Concierge services, at any point, your companies can contact us and say, hey, how do I get a registration? How do I get a license? I'm interested in getting funding. How would I go about doing that in the United States? We have expertise and we can help answer those questions. And for companies that have committed to landing in Denver, we'll actually do a soft landing roundtable based on the company, their size, and their industry. We'll bring in resident local experts to sit down and have a pretty in-depth conversation about how they can succeed in the United States. And finally, Denver Startup Week is the largest free entrepreneurial event of its kind. It occurs from October 4 through 8. This year it is going to be virtual, but all the networking activities are going to be live. And the really cool thing about this is a startup from another country can come to Denver, meet immediately 24,000 of their new best friends, learn everything they need to know about how to launch in the United States in a couple of days, and have a lot of fun because there's breakfast burritos in the morning, happy hours in the afternoon, and it just is a good time all around. Our team is small but mighty. We have a 3-person team: Stephanie Garnica, Vanessa Simsek, and myself. And we encourage you to email any one of these email addresses and be in contact. And with that, Ellie, Josh, I'm done.
Thank you very much, Tim. Your experiment of the video actually worked, so congrats about this as well.
I know, thank you.
It's good to take risks, great, excellent. So thank you, and we're off to the next ecosystem. The next